Okay, audio seems good, so welcome again to more 100 Line Last Defense Academy. And today we're gonna be officially starting a new route because we finished and cleared 10 endings already at this point. And I'm still saving a bit of the comedy route for later. Maybe I'll do the comedy route after this? Like after this new route that I'm gonna be playing in. So anyway, let's see how it goes. I feel like this is gonna be a killing game though. The whole leave this house, leave this house, or leave this house, leave this school, or all of you are gonna be killed. Really sounds like a killing game coming up. Anyway. Return to the classroom in a daze. Everyone stood around in silence for some time. The eyes were cast downward, expressions grave. Finally, Gaku broke the silence.
Huh?
Hakamaru, do you still think this is all a prank? But if this isn't a prank, then it's just not fair. They didn't even give us a chance to leave. Maybe it means the kill you all part will still start as soon as we see the message. Still, it's not right. Highly probable that Sirei was destroyed before we woke up. Somebody would have noticed otherwise. That means it happened before Gaku found the message. So, one of us had to die before we even knew we were being threatened? How utterly unreasonable.
Hanya? In movies, terrorists always set off a small-scale explosion to claim responsibility, right? Once everyone knows it's not a prank, they announce that they're going to carry out another crime.
Tatami had a point. It was possible the culprit did this to Sirei to show they were serious. In that case, we'd be fine so long as we did what they demanded. Temporarily leaving the school and seeing what happened before returning would be the safest option. But there was no guarantee that the person who wrote the message was the same person who destroyed Sirei. It wasn't out of the question that the message really was just a prank. But even if it was, we'd still have to deal with the threat of whoever destroyed Sirei still being nearby. So, we chose the option here to stay inside the school. Which is also crazy. For now, I need to figure out if you listen to the message or not. Do we leave the school? Do we ignore it and stay? It's up to me to decide. Oh yeah, we're gonna be. Oh yeah, this is just before the decision. So yeah, okay, we're gonna choose to stay. God damn it. I forgot. I completely forgot this is like when you decide. So we're gonna not leave the school this time. We're just gonna fucking stay here. I'm gonna fucking stay here. It's like, honestly, in my train of thought, it's like it's just best to leave the school, damn it. But You know what? Yep, we're staying here. Screw this shit. Everyone's gonna be like, you gotta be kidding me.
やっぱりこの脅迫文には従うべきじゃないと思う。
Why? Enemy could attack any day now. We can't just leave this place unprotected. Hey, didn't you come back from the future? Means you should know exactly when the enemy will attack, right? So, when's the next attack? Next one is soon. The next one is 3 days from now on day 7. What's a big deal with leaving this place empty until then? It's just a matter of going outside the wall of fire and coming back in 3 days, right? Be technically complying with what that message says, and the culprit wouldn't see a need to follow through with their threat. The next attack being 3 days away is what I remember from last time. There's no guarantee the enemy will attack in the same way this time. Because you may have already changed the course of history by coming back to the past. Yeah. Yeah. Is that what you're trying to say? I nodded. There's another thing to consider. Can we really trust the culprit to keep their word and leave the academy alone while we're gone? We're talking about someone who did something that vicious to Sirei before we even saw the message. There's no way a person like that is, that's ever going to keep their word. Ergo, this has to be a trap. Got no clue who they could be. Whole thing we can figure out is that they're an invader trying to nab the baby in the defense room while we're gone. You just said you thought it was a prank. Shut up! Things are different now that today's been wrecked.
I personally think we should just ignore that message. They'll launch the culprit into slaughter mode, right? Now that's the kind of show I'd pay through the nose to watch. My sad excuse of an existence will surely be the first to be eliminated.
Oh, I'm all for the idea, of course. After all, even the tiniest bacteria has more word than an atom as a speck of fractional dust like me. So, if you take a head count, there are 6 of us who want to stay. Takumi, Takemaru, Darumi, Shoma, and the Tsukumo twins. We're going to, if you're going by majority vote, those who want to remain have already won, right? Seriously? You're all out of your minds? Nobody's stopping you from going out there by yourself. Inside the wall of fire. I dare say that's what the culprit's really aiming for.
Once we manage to isolate someone, the real fun begins.
Kaka started shaking like a leaf. No. Alright, fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you. In the end, we decided to ignore the message and remain at the academy. Nobody knew how the culprit would react. Just in case, we decided that everyone would move together as a unit during the day. Or just in case, we decided that everyone would move together as a unit during the day as a safety measure. As we did, the sun soon set and night approached.
Mm. 総員、就寝時間だよ。いつ新校生の襲来があるかわからないから、休めるうちにしっかり休んでおこうね。じゃあ、おやすみなさい。
So without being spoiled, apparently there are some routes where you have little to no free time. I wonder if this is one of those routes where you have no free time. I have like a lot of free time, like in the slasher and I have a decent free time in the slasher and the comedy. Most of all, the comedy one has like a lot. So I wonder if this one doesn't have a lot of like free time. That'll be like, oh my god, what am I gonna do with my BP? Won't be able to like actually like do shit until like I get even just one free time. I guess the announcements must be pre-recorded, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sirei told me about them earlier. Nothing happened in the end. Whoever wrote that message was just bluffing.
Huh?
And you make up your mind. You want us to take the message seriously or not? And now no. Situation's changed. Then go back to bed to hit the sack.
Oh, whoa, whoa! You just willingly trigger your own death flag?
Ain't got time for this. We ain't in some freaking game or movie. But there's no denying that the person who destroyed it is still around. Yes. Hiding somewhere in the school. Or... it's also possible they're hiding somewhere among us. Everybody abruptly stopped what they were doing after Hiroko's statement. They all glanced around, scrutinizing each other nervously.
Ah, I see how it is. Safer for us all to just sleep in our own rooms then. Well, at least that room's locked. So we don't have to worry about anyone killing him while we sleep.
Hiroko was only mentioning that as a possibility. I refuse to believe the culprit could be one of us. Oh, let's not start suspecting each other. We're playing directly into the culprit's hands. Told you they were just bluffing with that message. Whoever's behind it probably gets a kick out of seeing us running around like headless chickens, that's all. Now that Shishire's mangled remains. Sure, was targeted because he was a machine. Damaging a metal contraption is completely different from killing a flesh and blood person.
You're trying to say the culprits won't harm us because we're human?
I'm just guessing. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. Really? Really though? Anyway, I'm heading back to my room.
Let's see what tomorrow morning brings.
Akamaru and Darumi left after that, followed by Ima and Kako.
As long as we're together. No one can hurt us.
Okay. They held hands and left the cafeteria together.
Good night, everyone.
Sorry, my body's so poorly formed. Can't fall asleep without the bed. Okay, sure. Tsubasa and Shoma both said they didn't think the culprit could be among us, but as I watched them leave, it occurred to me they probably had their suspicions. Hiroko, Gakko, and I were the only ones left in the cafeteria.
No.
Well, this is ridiculous. I can everyone see the best way to stay safe is to stick together. Oh, you know. It happens. It fucking happens. And just do what they want to do. Everybody's already gone though, except the three of us. If the two of you are working together, I'd probably be assaulted tonight. Are you inviting us? Of course I'm not. Get your mind out of the gutter. Right, on the other hand, I'll be the one in hot soup if you two are the ones behind this. Or not. I have no way of proving that. I guess going back to our rooms to rest really is the only thing we can do now. Yeah, you know. Nothing we can do now. Everyone's out.
Agreed. Passing aspersions at each other here won't help us sleep any better.
Fine. I'll go too. Only because there's no other choice. What day is it? And so we all went back to our rooms to turn in for the night. I tossed and turned restlessly on my bed. My eyes were closed, but sleep kept evading me. Who wrote that message and destroyed Sirei? Is the culprit really one of us? No, that's no way. That means the culprit's still hiding somewhere in the school. Well, in one timeline, the one who actually like destroyed Sirei was Takumi, who has the G Queen, the G Queen. Oh my god! And then the one who like who wrote that message was Hiroko, more or less. You couldn't have escaped outside the wall of fire after destroying Sirei and writing that message. Hang on. Are we sure the person who wrote the message and the person who destroyed Sirei are one and the same? We just automatically assume so, but there's no indication that they are. If it wasn't the same person, then we're actually up against two different people. How did things end up like this? I ruffled my hair violently while curling up on my bed. Midnight was just around the corner. Soon it would be day 5. Eee! It's 12:55 a.m. It hasn't even been an hour since the new day began. Visitor at this time? Thinking it might be the culprit, I was unnerved until I realized this would give me a great chance to capture them. Could very well be someone asking for help too. Whoever it was, I had no reason to ignore them. Let's do this. Fucking do this! I ruined my wits. I opened my room door cautiously. In the middle of the night! Really? Hey! Looked around before stepping out. There's nobody to be seen anywhere. Was it a prank? Or a hallucination? Just as I turned around to go back into the room, a sharp pain exploded at the back of my head, quickly rendering me unconscious. God damn it, Takumi! What the fuck? Seriously, dude? You got hit in the head again! How many times has it been that, since you got hit in the head? Like, in how many timeless did you get, hit in the head? I feel bad for you, yo. God damn it, Takumi. Seriously. Instantly dead. Instantly dead.
最終防衛学園5日目の朝になりました。
Can't believe that you got hit in the fucking head again. Who would do it?
今日も偉大な人類のため、観南真空なんのその
Maybe it's gonna be Hiroko who actually did that.
野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園を守り抜こうね。
When I next came to, I realized I was on my bed. Even though I had lost consciousness outside my room last night. Had a dream? I just half asleep. No, you fucking idiot! You got hit in the head! You should be wondering about that! Takumi, sometimes you're so dumb. He's just so gullible that you're like, oh, maybe I just forgot, you know? I touched the back of my neck as those thoughts ran through my mind. A dull, achy pain greeted me. So you really got hit in the head! God damn it! It wasn't a dream! I stepped outside last night and saw someone jumped on me from above. They'd probably been hiding on the rooftop. A puncher kicked me. I'm not sure which. On the back of my head. Who and why? Was it the person who wrote that message and destroyed Sirei? In that case, why am I still alive? They even went out of their way to move me back to my bed. Maybe they tried to scan your freaking brain? Just to be sure. Just to be goddamn sure. Just then. What the heck? gosh, oh shit! The door slammed violently open and Tsubasa ran inside.
Takumi, it's Kaka's.
What? What? How did you got my door open like that?
Huh?
What happened?
Just go to the classroom to the first floor quickly. The same room we found the message in.
I'll go let the others know. Is he already dead? Immediately died. Ran downstairs so quickly I thought I might trip and fall. Getting to the classroom was the only thing on my mind. Soon the classroom came within view. I dashed inside and what greeted me was... He dead! Wow, what the fuck? He immediately died!
嘘だろ
He immediately died! I could hear the others entering the classroom behind me.
そんな
Wow! First person to die is literally Gaku.
マジかよマルコ先輩
なんでねえ何してんのガクこんなドッキリマジ寒いってだからほら起きてよ起きてって起きてって言ってんでしょガク
Whoa! Surprisingly, Narumi is shocked by this too. I couldn't believe that Gaku would be the first one to die. That is surprising. Narumi kept shaking Gaku's shoulders. He didn't respond. So she started shaking him harder. Hiroko slowly put her arms around Narumi and gently pulled her away. You now see my idea of not falling for the bullshit probably wasn't the best decision after all. You're not falling for the... I mean, you know. But Nanami though, emotional with this, I'm like surprised. Are they actually close? Is Nanami Gaku actually pretty close? That she would be she would be acting like this? She usually wouldn't care. If someone dies, she would probably be happy. Oh look, someone died already. Looks like we're gonna really have a killing game or something. No, she was actually like, hey, you gotta be kidding me. Trying to wake up Gaku and he's literally dead. How are you doing, Dippo? How was your run? Did you get any endings already in your current run of the slasher? The skull breaking choice. Hiroko slowly put her arms around Nanami and gently pulled her away.
なあ、思ったんだが、蘇生マシンを使えばいいんじゃねえのか？
そうですよね。保健室に運べばマルコさんは無理だよ。死亡してからすぐじゃないとあのマシンで蘇生はできない。
Yeah, the revival magic is really specific. It has to be immediately upon death. They have to be rushed to the infirmary. If not, they're dead. Got an absolutely diabolical ending earlier today, along with a slightly better one. Diabolical ending? Wait, what choice is this? I'm trying to remember. Tell me the number. Hold on, we can always check. Tell me the number. 69? Oh, is it 69? Hold on, let me see it. There's just too many. My head is in the clouds. Ah! That one, damn. That one. I see. Okay, yeah. That was like so you know? It was just grr. It's a grr moment because I'm like, who is it? Look like Nozomi might survive, but nope. Yeah, the other one, they pretty much like push the, you know. So that's what you got. The one where Takumi did not make it to day 100. I was just, damn. That's one of like one of the ones where I'm like, wait, Nozomi, like you're controlling Nozomi? You kidding me? Yo. Like Takumi did not make it to day 100, dude.
マニュアルにそう書いてあったから。すぐってどれくらい？具体的な時間はわからないけど、3時間のことをすぐとは言わないよね。
3時間
3 hours?
血の乾き方と変色の具合、それらを見ればわかるの。殺されてから少なくとも3時間以上は経過してるって。
Hold on. How would you even like know? How would you? How were you able to like estimate that it's like at least 3 hours since they died?
それに出血の量もかなりひどいし、知ってるでしょ？あのマシーンで蘇生するには体内に溢血が残ってる必要があるって。
Wait, do they already know at this like early in the freaking day that you have to have like a lot of cryptoglobin in your body? Wait, Kako, you have so many like information. I'm like, how? Or couldn't you just give up without doing anything? You move Gaku's body to the infirmary and put him in the course recovery drone, place him in the revive-o-matic. However, nope. Dead. Unfortunately, Kaku was right. The revive-o-matic's analysis monitor was located at the back of the device. We all look at the information together. Cause of the hemorrhagic shock. Time of death, day 5, between 1 and 4 a.m. Multiple stab wounds on chest and abdomen. Murder weapon is likely a sharp blade, about a foot long. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body, impossible to revive.
Doesn't something seem odd to you guys? Doesn't something seem odd to you guys? Why didn't the corpse recovery drone do its job earlier?
Yeah, exactly! Why? Takumi must have already told them on day 2 or 3 about the whole cryptoglobin. Okay. I'm trying to like fully remember if that's the case, but I do know that he did like tell him quite a decent amount of information. That's true. That is true. But what I'm curious, yeah, this is again the issue. Why did the recovery drone not do a shit? I sometimes lose track of what they know, don't know across different. I know, right? It's with so many like days going by, you just like, okay, did they already have this information at this point in time, or not yet? You know, or not yet? I'm just like, shit. Wait. You're right. If the drone had flown over to collect Gaku's body the moment he died, this wouldn't have happened. Upon hearing that, Tsubasa sprang into action. She went back to the analysis monitor. After fiddling with the terminal for a while, she took several steps back in shock. The drone itself is working correctly. Someone has overridden the program that controls it. Whoa! Someone actually like overridden the program. What? Code is too difficult to hack even for me. There's no way we can restore the original programming now. New settings say that the drone doesn't activate if an SEU member dies outside of a defensive battle. Damn! So it only like occurs when they're all currently in a defensive battle, but outside of it, they just like die regularly. You have to like, well, you die regularly. You have to like take them immediately to the infirmary. God damn it. Okay. Someone reprogrammed it. That's so smart. Whoever that person is.
Can't be serious.
Who would do such a thing? You even need to ask. It's obviously the same person who killed Gaku. Silence filled the air and nobody spoke for a while. Then Takuma mumbled something. Shit, this is all my fault. Kept insisting the culprit was bluffing. Gaku wouldn't have died if I'd believed him. I don't know about that. The same thing may have happened even if we all, even if we had all slept out together in the cafeteria last night. Maybe things would have been worse. What do you mean? I'll explain later. Yo, Kaku? You're not like too chatty? Few hours later, we managed to regain our composure somewhat and started cleaning up the classroom. Just didn't seem right to leave all that blood on the floor. Also made sure to thoroughly check for possible clues that might lead us to the murderer while we cleaned. Ultimately, we came to the realization that the killer had left nothing behind. No footprints, no bodily fluids, not even a single strand of hair. Once we were done, we decided to take care of the message as well. Message that was the cause of everything. The mere sight of it nauseated me. We angrily and vigorously scrubbed the message with solvents until it disappeared. Tsubasa and Shama crying as they worked. Before we knew it, the sun had already set and we were surrounded by darkness. Then we started on our next task. Transporting Gaku's dead body from the infirmary to the morgue. Man, Gaku was the first one to go here on this one. Interestingly. Hey, why are we moving this his body here? Shouldn't we be giving him a dignified burial? Corpse is a silent witness who never lies. Burying it would mean losing valuable clues. That reminds me, you mentioned that you were trying to become a detective in my previous timeline. And then Ima said he was your brilliant, talented assistant or something. I said that? Yes. Now do you believe I traveled back in time? Not sure. It's not particularly convincing evidence. Am I right to assume you're interested in helping out with the investigation, Kaku? Yes. And share your observation with us, great detective. Who's the most likely suspect in your eyes? Wait, we need to figure things like this out step by step. You tap a finger on her temple. First of all, Tsubasa was the first person to find the body, right? Yes, I woke up before the morning announcement, so I went to the classroom on the first floor. Trying to see if I'd missed any clues that could have pointed us to the identity of the person who wrote the message. And I found Gaku on the floor, like that. Question is, why did the killer murder him so brutally? He was stabbed multiple times in the chest and abdomen. The killing him had been the objective. He could have simply aimed directly for the heart. The number of stab wounds usually indicates some sort of powerful personal grudge. Damn! Oh, wait! Wait! That's not on me. Oh, sorry.
This number of stab wounds usually indicates some sort of powerful personal grudge. God damn it. I thought it still Kako's like, talking.
Feels more like anger than a grudge to me. Killer is the same person who wrote the message, right? And they got angry because we didn't follow their instructions. Or the fellow's just trying to make an example out of someone. Thinking they can strike fear in our hearts by killing someone in the most visceral way possible. I think their objective was even simpler than that. Right, tell. To bleed as much cryptoglobin out as possible so that we couldn't possibly revive Gaku, even if we found his body right away. That would mean the killer is very familiar with the Special Defense Unit's members and how our bodies work. In short, there's a very high probability that the killer is one of us. Everyone fell silent at that, but nobody seemed as shaken up as they were yesterday, as if they had already come to this conclusion deep inside. That's why back in the infirmary, I said that things would have been worse if he had all slept together in the cafeteria.
Kitsukiro would have assassinated everyone in their sleep.
Yes, after drugging us with sleep medicine or something. That's unthinkable. It's just not possible. One of us here is a killer. The alarm didn't sound. It means nobody had breached the Academy's defenses. Oh, and before you bring it up, no, Eito couldn't have done it either. Oh, wow! Whoa! Because she walked to one of the dead bodies, stood in front of it, and promptly pulled off the sheet that was covering it.
ほらね、息もしてないし、脈もない。従ってゾンビにでもならない限り、青月先輩の犯行は不可能なんだよ。
Well, when you put it in that way, maybe in another timeline. Maybe in another timeline. Everyone saw that Gaku's estimated time of death on the revival-matic was, Oh, everyone saw what Gaku's estimated time of death on the revival-matic was? Yes, I think it's between 1 and 4 a.m. last night. I'm going to have to ask each and every one of you where you were and what you were doing at that time. Everyone said they had been sleeping in their own rooms other than Ima. Ima was sleeping in my dear sister's room. God damn it. Library, hello. New route today, new route. Which means only my dear sister and I have valid alibis. The testimony of a sibling is unreliable. Yes, I was expecting you to say that. Wait, so none of us have proper alibis?
Hang on. Nobody's asked Takumi where he's been yet.
Alright. Nobody like asked Takumi. Everyone just like questioned everyone else apart from Takumi. It's like, why should we like ask him? You know, just leave him by. I was like, yo. Alright, what about you, Takumi? I mean, your answer's probably going to be the same. I hesitated for a moment. Telling the truth would make me seem questionable. No one cares about that. I mean, he did get hit at the back of his head, you know? Oh shit, I completely lost track. Why did he even went outside? Oh, someone was knocking at his door. In the middle of the night. And when he opened, he looked outside and he got hit in the head. It's around almost close to 1. I hesitated for a moment. Telling the truth would make me seem questionable. But if it ever came to lie that I lied this time, it definitely looked suspicious then. So I decided to go ahead and tell everyone what happened to me last night at around 1 a.m. Hey, what? Someone came out of nowhere and knocked you out? And then you woke up at the sound of the morning announcement in your bed? Yes, more or less. Person who knocked me out had to be the killer.
Anya? Why you only tell us about this now? How would I know?
Couldn't find a good time to bring it up. Really? But so much time has already passed since we found Gaku's body. Everyone looked at me with suspicion in their eyes, causing my heart to beat faster. Tell me the truth, please believe me. Oh my god, Takumi, here you are again. Getting blamed at for no good reason. Well, actually, I would be suspicious too. After the shit events that I have seen in the other route that I have seen, holy shit, it can be possible, you know. At least my own theory. I love his panicking expressions. Takumi.
So you say, but...
That time traveling thing has got to be just a big fat lie. Yes, you killed Ada for some reason. Made up that telltale in order to justify your actions. No! It would actually explain why Sirei was restored too. He was the only one present when Ada was killed. He was the only one who knew the truth.
Sirei tried to blackmail Takumi using that incident. Takumi destroyed him in order to silence him.
Why would I do that? What about the message? I was the first one to propose we stay in the academy. Besides, there's no reason for me to kill Gaku. Absolutely no reason at all. Coming apart at the seams. Nobody said anything about you killing Mr. Maruko. You were all looking at me as if you thought I was the killer. Spent hours trying to prove my innocence to the others. But there was nothing convincing I could use to claim my name. Akamaru Darumishoma and the Tsukumoto twins were especially unwilling to give me any benefit of the doubt. Poor Takumi. Well then, sister dears, let us fall asleep under the same roof again tonight. It's like I said before, more dangerous for everyone to be sleeping together. Sleeping with the person you trust the most is the best way to deal with this. Akamaru, will you please allow this worm to burrow in your room tonight? What you saying? The person I trust the most. Or are you afraid I may actually be the killer? Don't be stupid, you idiot. I'll just kill you right back.
That means I'm staying with Mr. Hiriko's room tonight. You can kill me anytime you please, my mistress.
I'm sorry. You're on your own.
But why?
Taname's like, no.
Why?
You may end up killing me for all I know. Besides, I've already been reserved by someone else.
Anya?
Someone else? Hiriko is staying with me tonight. Taname's just so pissed off with this.
There's gotta be no way! Am I sleeping?
Well,
No!
your only option, let us talk to me.
Absolutely not. I'm not gonna kill myself in the arms of a serial killer. I have standards who gets to kill me, you know?
Oh my god. Fine. Everyone retired to their chosen rooms after deciding on sleeping arrangements. I trudged my way back to my own room as well. I just returned to my room and the doorbell rang. Door swung open and in walked
あの
Hiroko Tsubasa. What's the matter? Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything. But you came all the way just to tell me that. Let me finish. You don't trust you, but I see no reason to be completely suspicious of you either. Like the other 5.
えっと
Okay, that's nice to hear. And what you've been saying is true. There's going to be an enemy attack in 2 days' time on day 7, right? According to what I've lived through, yes. When that happens, I intend to fight. But it's unlikely the other 5 will be willing to follow you.
も
So you're saying there's a high chance they won't join the fight. Even Takemaru and Darumi who fought on day 1. What's just trying to say she's willing to lend you a hand. Can't just sit back and let you and Hiroko fight the invaders by yourselves. Besides, it's game over for us anyway if we lose. Combat party of 3 isn't going to be strong enough. Which is why I'm thinking of calling in reinforcements.
お
From where? You once mentioned a second to last defense academy that's being protected by 5 special defense unit members, right? Well, I get it. You want to bring them here. It was inevitable that we would one day have to go to the second to last defense academy anyway. That academy was attacked by on day 10 and Moko was killed. I've been pushing it to the back of my mind because I thought we still had time. Not that we had any spare time to be thinking about going there at all. It did make sense to go over. It did make sense to go over as soon as possible, so I agreed to Hiroko and Tsubasa's plan. You're both coming with me? Of course. And we set off at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. 6? Campus is quite a distance from here, isn't it?
も
Yeah. We should start early then. You also have to ensure you make it back before the enemy attack on day 7. Ah, that's a good point. Let's settle then. We'll be taking our leave now. We'll go tell the others about this.
お
Thank you. You nodded and left the room. Yeah, okay. There was just one thing bothering me. Was it really a good idea to leave 5 people behind in an academy with a serial killer on the loose? That said, I really did want to reach the second campus before Moko got killed on day 10. Since we needed reinforcements for the next offensive battle, going there tomorrow was indeed the best option we had. Wouldn't make sense for all of us to go anyway, and leaving just 2 or 3 to protect the school alone wouldn't be any better. In fact, it would be worse because that'd just make them easier targets for the killer. I concluded that the safest thing to do was to go there with Hiroko and Tsubasa. I hope we can meet the team for the second academy from the second academy tomorrow. Yoshika, Moko, Kurara, Yugamu, and Nozomi. The possibility of seeing them again did nothing to loosen the tight knot in my stomach. After all, a friend had just been violently murdered today. Couldn't get the sight of Gaku's mangled body out of my mind. Yeah, he got stabbed multiple times. Poor Gaku. He's such a shit, though, in one of the routes. He's such a deep shit. At 6 a.m., I went straight to the entrance hall where Hiroko and Tsubasa were already waiting for me. You are 10 seconds late. Whoa! Okay. 10 seconds. Split second of this distraction could prove fatal in battle. People do have to remember that. Yes, ma'am. I mindlessly responded to Hideko while looking around. I didn't see anyone else.
Oh.
I didn't even going to see us off. I mean, they believe you're a serial killer, no? Nothing I could do about that.
Oh.
How did you break the news to them? I just told them plainly. Said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power.
Oh.
They didn't criticize you for daring to follow a serial killer there. Sure did, which is why I asked them nicely if they'd rather we left a serial killer behind with them. Finally, letting just the three of us go became the best thing since sliced bread. Wow! Well, that's some shit, okay? I guess that makes sense. Okay. This face of Takumi is the one that I like the most. the fucking like I'm not falling for this bullshit. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. Okay. The only thing we can do really is just go there. God. Okay, wait. Give me a moment. Let me save. Whew. Okay. Let's go. Hurry up. Chop chop. The campus is pretty far from here, isn't it? Better get going. Yeah. We gotta go on foot. You gotta go on foot. And I bet you we gotta like start from the very like entrance of the school. But yeah, I guess I'll take the time to actually like move around and make the most out of like you know, exploring. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is it like so loud? Go over there. That looks like a shortcut. Go check it out. The audio bugged again. Hold on, sorry. Give me a moment. Audio bugged again. God damn it. Sometimes it's weird like that. It like bugged. Like there was a time where the battle theme with the commander just got bugged with like a really loud like background music, and I'm just like, what? Okay. So where are we again? Here. Okay. Come on, give me like something good. Let's fucking go. Come on, gimme. Whoa! How dare you? That doesn't make sense. Might have like a better you know. Hold on. We're moving around a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. Damn it! At least I got like at least a little bit of like stuff. Sucks. Yeah, we finally arrived. So this is the place. Second to last defense academy. As we got closer, I saw her. Nozomi. My pulse started racing. The breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her. But I forgot. But I fought that impulse and pulled it back. Huh? Who are you guys? Words simply failed me. Bart was still busy being incoherent. Nigo and the others showed up as well.
Are you perhaps from Last Defense Academy?
How did you know that?
The class hammer. Is there something you guys needed?
Yes, actually. After moving the conversation to the cafeteria and introducing ourselves, we told everyone what had happened at Last Defense Academy. About Eito, the threatening message, Shirei's destruction, all of it. Even about Gaku's murder and me traveling back in time. I also shared everything that had happened in the 100 days I had previously gone through. So many info dump on them, and just like, god damn it, so much info dump. What greeted me at the end was silence. Nigo had stopped moving and had a dazed, distant look in his eyes. Today's destruction must have been too much for him. None of the others from the second academy had anything to say either. They all stood frozen, mouths agape in astonishment.
I see. Thanks for the massive info dump, I guess. I'm sure trying to process everything, but I more or less get what you're trying to say.
The long and short of the matter is that Last Defense Academy is currently in quite a bit of a pickle. Am I right to say that? Yeah. And we have to go there right away. Because this place is just a decoy. There's no need for us to protect it anymore.
The enemy will be attacking that academy tomorrow, right?
We must hasten our step.
We get there by today.
Thank you. We would greatly appreciate the backup.
Nigo, is the school bus available?
Nigo's just like, eh.
Hey, Nigo, can you hear me? Oh, yes. The bus is available.
Great. We'll meet in the parking lot after everyone here gets ready. Takumi, Hiroko, and Tsubasa, you guys can go there first. It's Don't worry, I know where it is.
Oh.
Back and ready to go. Onwards to Last Defense Academy. We all started walking towards the bus, except for Nigo, who hadn't moved from his spot at all. As soon as we noticed, we stopped walking.
Nothing wrong, Nigo. I cannot go.
What?
I'm in order to guard second to the to Last Defense Academy with my life. Therefore, I'm unable to abandon it.
Ordered by who? Your superior officer? One who got destroyed?
No, this order came from the higher-ups on the artificial satellite.
Oh,
Can't you divide them somehow?
I tried to talk Nigo out of staying, but he refused to abandon his post. We had no choice but to leave him behind. But it's already night and we're running out of time. We have to go now.
I will be just fine, everybody. You see, there's no commanding officer at Last Defense Academy right now. So if I open a dialogue with the higher-ups about this, he may reassign me there.
Fine.
Hurry up and do that dialogue thing with your superiors and come over as soon as you can, understand?
I'll be waiting for you over there.
Thank you. Be careful.
So we had to part ways with Nigo. After exchanging firm handshakes, we boarded the school bus. He decided to let Tsubasa drive as she had the most experience with vehicles, and then
よし、行こう。
she floored the accelerator and the bus peeled off. We made our way toward our base, Last Defense Academy. Short while after setting off, I started a conversation with the 5 members from the second academy.
なあ、来てくれるのはありがたいんだけど、それって俺の話を信じてくれたってことだよな。
I mean, kind of hard to like, believe you, Takumi.
君の話？
未来から来たって話だよ。
だって作り話にしてはできすぎてるし。
それに拙者たちしか知らないはずの情報も隅野殿は知っておったからな。
しょうがないから信じてあげることにしたのよ。
私も隅野くんを信じてる。
Okay.
ありがとう。本当に嬉しいよ。向こうのみんなは誰も信じてくれなくて。
I mean, I kind of feel bad for like Takumi like always getting suspicious, being suspected by shit that all because he can travel 2 times.
ということはそこにいる2人も
5 of them turned to Sirei, Hiroko, and
こ
Tsubasa.
んなに純粋な眼をした少年の話を2人は信じてないと？
Kept looking at Hiroko and Tsubasa and playing in undisguised disgust. They eventually caved under the weight of their collective stares.
わかったわよ。それじゃあ私も信じるわ。
そうなの？だったら私も
Wow!
信じてみようかな。
Wow! Wow! Talk about pressure! Pressure by the hunter! Wow, what a pressure to like you know, can't you just like believe him? I mean, if you think about it, how would you like how would he know those information? Blah 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 blah. How can you like you guys are the ones who are like with him before? How would he like actually like know beforehand if he wasn't you know, you didn't like come from the future, blah blah blah. Seriously? That's all it took? I held back from speaking my thoughts out loud. The reasoning didn't matter as long as they believed me. For this, there were now more people who believed me than those who didn't. Made me feel more at least after going through those terrible things yesterday. As the bus kept rumbling on, the pleasant swaying sensation made me so drowsy I almost fell asleep. Eventually, the sight of the wall of fire slowly came into view through the windshield of the bus.
Mistress Hiroko, I'm so glad you're safe and sound. So sure the Sirei will be coming back. Would be coming back by himself.
Oof.
Huh?
Thank goodness you're both okay. What about me? By the way, are those guys with you?
Nameless NPCs? Hello there. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. I'm Okamojiro, Apocalypse Maiden of Destruction. Yoshika Magadori, at your service. Know your heads, peasants! I'm Kotaro Suzuki. You're great and powerful.
And I'm Yugamo Mokake. Teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy. Fuck you, Tugi. Fuck you, Yugamo. Goddamn you. They're neither nameless nor NPCs.
Totally trying to assert themselves as main characters.
Oh my god. God damn you. We should introduce ourselves too.
That's alright. We've already heard all about you on the bus. Well, that saved us a lot of time. What are we waiting for then? Time to play some games where losers get to have their nails ripped up for shits and giggles.
Wow, that sounds like my kind of fun. No! No! The two bullheaded like weirdos that are at it again! The two blue-headed weirdos.
I'm not playing!
You have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up a little. We should rest up until then.
Huh?
So you guys are really gonna fight together with us?
You know it.
It is the very reason we have come here. Why would you help us?
What do you even need to ask? It's because we all have the same ultimate goal in mind.
Ultimate?
Well, from here on, we must protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right? And the missiles has been charging up will be launched in all directions.
Oh, sorry. It's it's Nozomi. Sorry. And the missiles has been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out, and that'll be the end of world then.
But right before, he shoot off in an escape pod to join back up with the rest of the humanity. With the rest of humanity on the artificial satellite. Or so we have heard from Sir Takumi. see no reason to say no. We make it through we make it through these 100 days, and everyone's stories end happily. I read you all the way. The palpable excitement of the 5 members from the second academy stood in stark contrast to the solid moods of those from this academy. Huh? What's the matter? They're just feeling awkward because they had no intention of joining us for tomorrow's defensive battle. First, you guys will be sent into the battlefield as their substitutes even though you're new here. Huh? Wait, why aren't you joining the fight? I already explained on the way here. You do not trust Takumi's leadership. Oh, that whole time traveling thing? That's just part of it. Taku's mother played a bigger part. Right now, they all think Takumi did it.
Huh?
Excuse me, Sir Takumi is a killer? No, of course not. I didn't do it. Sir Takumi has spoken. What is your response? We already discussed this thing to death. There's no proof yet. Proof of what? Proof of Takumi's innocence. Branding the real perpetrator is the best way to solve the list. I believe you can do that. We ran back to our room soon after our meeting to rest and recharge for tomorrow's defensive battle. As I plopped down onto the bed, I found myself whispering under my breath. Real perpetrator. That's right, we have to find and catch the real culprit. It was the only way I could regain the trust of these 5 and convince them to help with the battles again. It was also the quickest way. Ima was absolutely right. There was no other good reason. I wanted to avenge Gaku, who'd never been able to never be able to rest in peace if I let the perpetrator get away. How would I figure out who the real culprit was? Like Kako, I didn't have the detective bone. I didn't have a detective bone in my body, and you're also dumb. Had a lot to think about. However, the trip to and from second to the to last defense academy had depleted all my energy. I was swallowed by the darkness of sleep before I could even think about my options. Yeah, so much for that. So much for that.
総員起床時間だよ。
No, this is the staying. This is staying in the academy. We left last time. That's why we got the slasher and comedy one.
最終防衛学園7日目の朝になりました。今日も偉大な人類のため観覧深空なんのその、野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園を守り抜こうね。
Okay, so Takemaru, Darumi, Shoma, Kako, and Ima aren't even going to come see us off. They won't be joining the battle. Why would they show up? I don't know. They can at least cheer for us, right? Get them, guys! Go fire, risk your lives for us because we don't want to. That doesn't sound like a very morale boosting cheer. True. They don't fucking like believe any shit that Takumi like says. Anyway, when is the enemy gonna be showing up?
Oh.
Anytime now. Remember what I told you in the bus yesterday about the commander's special traits? Yes, Sir Takumi. Have it all memorized. Alarm sounded immediately after he said that.
敵勢力侵入、敵勢力侵入。当区域に敵勢力からの攻撃を感知。直ちに防衛モードを展開します。至急防衛戦の準備に取り掛かってください。
Right on fucking cue. Well, pretty much what happened is you went to like second to last defense academy because obviously
Takimaru, Shoma, Dadami, and the twins don't believe shit about like Takumi's you know words at this point because they think he's the killer. Especially after like knowing that he killed Eito. So and then Gaku died, so they now like suspect him more. Especially after like he said that he got his head he was hit at the back of his head around like 1 a.m. and then woke up on his bed. So everyone's like suspecting him. It's like, why didn't you like tell us like earlier? How could I like tell you when there's like so many commotions? Blah blah blah. Okay, fine. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. That would be very fun. He got stabbed multiple times by who knows who. At least we don't know who the killer is this time around. Gaku's like the first blood. Gaku's the first blood apparently after Eito. Eito like let's disregard the fact that Eito was like literally killed before and executed by Takumi. But, in terms of like the sequence of events for the other like you know the other shit that happens for this route, Gaku's the first one to die. Here, take the lead, Takumi. What? You're a leader, aren't you? Does you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle? Alright, is everyone ready?
Ready when you are.
A holy Jumanji sword is always ready. She ravenously longs to spill the blood of the wicked. God damn it. Oh, and also they explained that someone altered the drones because in the other routes they never said, or at least in the slasher route they never said that until like probably in one of the branches. Everyone's like wondering why it was like so, but apparently someone reprogrammed the the drone so that it will only activate when someone dies during a defensive battle. If they get killed outside of a defensive battle, there's no drones that will like show up. It works perfectly fine, sure, but the program was like reprogrammed to like only trigger when there's a defensive battle. So if they die during a defensive battle, that's the only time that the drones will immediately transport their bodies to the infirmary, compared to like now that when someone dies, they have to like carry them immediately to the infirmary if they wanted to revive that person. But it needs to be like immediately on the onset of them dying, because otherwise it would still be too late. And it needs to be so that they have still enough cryptoglobin in their bodies, not like completely drained out of their blood, because if they lose so much blood, then the revival magic won't even work either way. Yeah, that makes more sense than, oh, they lost too much blood. Well, it still makes sense if you think about it, because when you think about it, if they lose too much blood, then obviously the cryptoglobin is already gone. You know, losing too much blood means you have no cryptoglobin anymore. How can you be revived? It still makes sense. It's just that, if you only think about it as is like without considering the information about the cryptoglobin, then you would think that it doesn't make sense. But no, it still makes sense because of the cryptoglobin thing that sometimes you kind of like disregard when that information was already given to you in the first 100 days. It's just that with so much going on, sometimes you kind of like drop it off your head. But it still makes sense. No. The thing about that is all the murders is literally them being drained out of like their blood too much. You know, like it's not just one dead stab in the vital part stab. They have to like drain, you know, they have to bleed so much so that they won't like they won't have any more like cryptoglobin in their system. And when it comes to the drones, because if the drones are actually working properly and programmed in such a way that it would also trigger outside of like defensive battles, then as soon as like they sense that the person is dead, it immediately like you know, gets them already in the coffin and transported immediately to the infirmary to be revived. That's how it works. It's just explained in this like scenario much more compared to like the scenario in the slasher route, for example, where it's just like, oh, they lost so much blood. But here they kind of like made it so factual now with like how it works. Like as soon as like the person is dead, it needs to be revived in the revival-matic, because otherwise it wouldn't work. That's one. And the drones immediately should have already transported them, but then upon checking, it was reprogrammed in such a way that it will only trigger during defensive battles, nothing more, nothing less. So if the person dies outside the battle, the only thing that you can do to revive them is to transport them to the infirmary manually. You know, manually. That's why like when Takumi dies, like his head get crushed or something, he gets beheaded, they literally carry him like immediately to the revival-matic, like outside of defensive battle. Now another thing is like what they explain is that why is it there's so much blood? If their only purpose was to like get him killed, then obviously the thing that they need to do is simply to just kill them in the vital points like the heart, and that's it. But no, what happened was they've been well, at least in Gaku's case, he's been stabbed multiple times. That's why there's so much blood, and that way they lost way too many blood for him to be revived anyways. Let's say if someone already finds him like, you know, even like immediately, they won't be able to revive him regardless because he lost way too many blood. So that's how it's like explained. So I'm kind of like in my head, yeah, that makes sense. I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so I. I'm just using my own special formula. Efficacy guaranteed.
Listen up, Tsubasa. You'll be fine. We got the apocalyptic maiden of destruction looking out for you now.
Thanks. I trust you. Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us. This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future. Let's go. But one thing that I'm like kind of suspicious of, or at least in my case, Kaku knows so many things. So many things here. And I'm just like, wait, hold on. I gotta really like think hard. If like, how much information do they know at this point of like the timeline? Because it's like, wait. How much information did like Takumi like inform them about? You know? But yeah, I think they already like found out like after day 2, day 3. So maybe day 3, day 4. You already like shared the information. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I gotta take into consideration when did like Takumi like share all the information. Like whoops. It's more than enough. I think this is still like something that I can. Oh yeah, this is still the same. We get move room here.
どうにか雑魚は片付けたね。
Maybe. Maybe.
あとは部隊長だけでござるな。
それってあそこにいる？
誰なんだあいつ。
It's that one again! The edge of the battlefield, watching us fight, was a figure I didn't recognize.
あいつが初日にやってきたっていう部隊長？
Oh shit, who is this mystery like person? I need to recall because there's still like one thing that I can't get out of my head. Who is that visitor?
いえ、あいつじゃないわ。
Kiriko was right. I never saw that person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I had no idea who they were. But they were not a commander I'd fought before, that's for sure.
ねえ、見て。あっちにも誰かが。
I don't know. Is he though?
もしかしてあいつが。
Move room.
ええ、そうよ。あっちにいる方が例の。
初日にやってきた部隊長だ。
The fact that he, Hiroko's like, yup, that's the person. Imagine this is son of Dalsha. No wonder they look alike. They look kind of similar, but not really. Still looking like a dragon though.
秩序の化身ムーブムもう僕は逃げない前みたいに逃げたりしない逃げちゃダメなんだ戦わないとダメなんだ
No, the person who like the person who was that
秩序の名のもとにお前たちを排除する
Oh yeah, he does look like Dalsha. Probably. Probably visitor. But we don't know about this one. Oh, he said I can understand him. Oh yeah! With so many like timelines now, I'm like, of course you can understand him, Takumi. You shit.
向こうの黒ずきんちゃんに変化はないわね。黒ずきん？ほら、黒いフードをかぶってるじゃない。だから。
Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? The timeline change? Yeah, it did.
スミノ、何ボケっとしてんのよ。あんたリーダーなんでしょ？
Give him a break. He's still like in a daze with like, who the heck is this?
分かってる。みんな、ターゲットを絞るぞ。まずはあっちの巨大化した方を倒すんだ。
黒ずきんは後回しでござるな。
了解だ。
I'm really curious about that hooded person. Maybe we'll see him in another timeline too. Yo, Tabas, how's it going? Look around, a mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle.
結局何だったのかしらあいつ。
コンビニに行く途中だったのではござらんか？
ただ通りがかっただけだっていうの？ありえないでしょ、そんなの。
Yep. On the way to the convenience store at that.
それよりあいつはどうするの？まだ生きてるみたいだけど。
Vasa pointed to where Movdom lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing. Ooh.
何か喋ろうとしてるみたい。
どれどれ
Bigamon knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
どうやら生態がイカれてるみたいだね。戦闘中に誰かの攻撃を受けて潰れてしまったんだろう。
Oh, damn it! Someone like broke his vocal cords. That sucks. Yeah, I finished the slasher, the whole slasher. That was sick. Very interesting information, though. I have to like take note of all of that, especially the visitor one.
とにかく喋れないってことね。
Ah, man! Could have like had like some more info.
だけど、もし仮に話せたとしても、みんなにはあいつの言葉はわからないんじゃ。
Takumi, come on. You could.
そんなことないわ。だって最初にあいつが名乗りを上げた時なんて言ったか分かったもの。
Yeah.
僕は秩序の化身ムブブム。秩序の名のもとにお前たちを排除する。そう言ってたでござるな。
まあ結局排除されちゃったのはムブブムの方だったわけだけど。
The very, very suspicious like route where you just like stay in the school.
それで話を元に戻すけど、どうするの？あの部隊長。
Oh, I feel bad for you. Your vocal cords are completely crashed.
悩む必要なんてないわ。あいつにとどめを刺して遺血を吸収するのよ。100日目まで生き残るには今後の戦闘に勝ち続けていく必要があるわ。そのためには少しでも力を増強させておかないと。
そうね、私も賛成よ。
人思いに
Harsh.
やってしまおう、スミノ君。
Sorry, I already maxed him. Someone else do it. We're all waiting for me to make the call. I hardened my resolve and nodded slowly. You guys shit me. I'm the one who like do it. Oh no. Oh, I just make the call. Okay, I make the call. It was only a one-time deal with like. It was a one-time deal with Nozomi. That was a shame. You know what? I haven't like seen the end the you know the extermination you know animation for Moko. Let's just do it. I haven't seen it yet. I should do it like with Kurara at some point. Let's fucking go! Wrestler girl! Moko. Always with that star. Holy shit, I got like 62 now. I still haven't like no free time still at the moment. Not a single free time yet. Prior to that, it's like, you know, 58. So, oh boy, am I gonna have even a single free time here? I don't know. Tonight, the 8 of us who had fought in the defensive battle held a small victory party in the cafeteria. We discussed who deserved to be crowned MVP and who had the coolest looking finishing moves. Wow! Some discussion, huh? Everyone talked and laughed pleasantly as we reviewed the battle together. Even though our fellow Conrad had been killed just 2 days ago, the adrenaline rush of victory had us in high spirits. Then they showed up. 5 members who hadn't taken part in the battle. Hunger pangs get the better of your suspicions. Sorry, we're not in the business of feeding losers here. None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. Huh? Come on, don't be like that. It's just food. What's the big deal? In here to poach your food. And what are you here for? Just thought it would be, right, not even say thanks, you know? Thanks for what? Thank you for saving the academy and us. Yes, thank you. From the bottom of my worthless heart, thank you. There's no need to be so formal. I'd rather hear you say you'll help us out in the next battle. Those are 2 different things. Still think Mr. Sumino's things to high heaven. He gonna lift a finger to help until he can prove his innocence. He had to show his concrete proof that he wasn't the killer. Your stance hasn't changed since last night then. Basically, you want us to find the real murderer? Yes, that is if you can find one. This Takumi may very well be the culprit. Wow! Fuck you all. Sirei already killed. Sirei's already killed by the time that they're in the situation. It's like he died immediately like after day 2. So day 3 he's dead. Day 4 they had to like make the decision. Party ended soon after and we all went back to our own rooms. When I did the same, I found someone waiting for me there. Ah! Gospo, hello. Hello, it's been a while.
Huh?
You, why? No, wait, I get it. You have clues to the identity of the real perpetrator who killed Gaku 2 days ago. You're here to share with them, right? You're here to share them with me, right? Sadly, that's not what I'm here for. I'm aware that one of your friends, Gaku Mariko, was killed by someone. However, I wasn't there when it happened, so I didn't witness the crime. Far from omnipresent. Well, I'm able to move instantly to any location I have in mind. I don't have full knowledge of everything that goes on in this academy. That's too bad. What are you actually here for then? To inform you of something. I'll keep it short. Not feeling very well right now. Not feeling well? In what sense? You can't tell because I'm in this form. Basically, I'm sick. How did that happen? Yeah, how did that happen? Why are you sick? There's a particular space known as blood space in this world. It is a distinct space filled with cryptoglobin energy. However, a malicious aura from the future has been seeping into a certain part of that space. Oh no! Oh no, that is so bad! Oh no, that is so bad! Is it the G Queen? No! No, 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 no! It's the fucking like a virus! In true form, the baby is being badly affected by that aura. They're aware the baby's body is also filled with cryptoglobin energy, yes? That's why the malicious aura is also encroaching on the baby's body. Oh no, the virus! Yeah, probably the visitor too. Sorry, what exactly are you trying to say? Put it simply, source of evil intent from this timeline is invading the baby's body.
Oh no! Someone is invading the baby's body! Who is he? A visitor?
Oh, that leaves me more confused than ever. Then what should I do? What can I do to help? Can I bring the baby some medicine? Wait, if a malicious aura is causing this, I should be bringing an exorcist, right? Only cure is to solve the case in the future that's causing this. The only cure is to solve the case in the future that's causing this. Oh no, where? Oh shit, where is it? Oh god, okay. Case in the future? That's not what happened to Gaka 2 days ago. I did mention the malicious aura is coming from the future, didn't I? Solving the case that produces that aura is a cure to this disease. When it all is settled, the baby's body should... Oh, when all is settled, the baby's body should... Make a full recovery? Yes. This also means I won't be able to show myself to you for a while. That's what I wanted to tell you today. So, I won't be able to talk to you for a while? Oh, that's so sad! I wanna, like, spend time with you! Please don't look so sad. This isn't goodbye forever. It's just... You must solve this future case yourself, Takumi. Then we'll be able to see each other again. I'm counting on you. Ah, no! So sad. Bye-bye. Guess we'll not see a ghost boy. Without a ghost boy disappeared from sight. Future case. What case though? I'm dumb! Give me something! Takumi's like, I'm dumb though! Give me goddamn something! I'm not a bright person! I just like sleeping in! Yeah, the baby dies, then no more undying flames. Then they failed. It's just the repeat of the first 100 days. What case though? Wait, does that mean there's going to be another murder? No, it didn't mention anything about the case being a murder case. Or that it would be about something completely different. Never wanted to see something like that again. Days of accumulated stress and fatigue finally got to me, and I ended up sleeping through the morning like a log. And finally woke up, it was afternoon. In fact, the sun was already sinking into the horizon towards the west. It was the exact moment the shrill sound of sirens blasted all around me. Holy shit! No time for, like, actually anything! Immediately another battle! That sound immediately dispelled the heavy fog clouding my brain.
敵勢力侵入敵勢力侵入遠く域に敵勢力からの攻撃を感知直ちに防衛モードを展開します至急防衛戦の準備に取り掛かってください
I don't know how long will I get until I get the free time. I feel like there's not gonna be any free time until like a very, very much later. What? Why now? The enemy just came yesterday. Are they attacking us 2 days in a row? And it's only day 8. The next battle should have been on day 17. Timeline was changing. For some reason, it was starting to spiral completely out of control. Yeah, this is like the same as a slasher and comedy anyway. Gotta get over to the war room. I rush frantically out of the room. Out of my room. Yep. Rush to the war room. Oh, Takumi. Are you sure? Everyone else is already here. Sorry, I came as quickly as I could. Everyone has seen everyone who took part in the battle yesterday, in case you misunderstood.
The Friday Night 5 won't be showing up today either, I assume. You're still harping on that? Must go out and meet the enemy forces immediately, Sir Takumi.
Yes, of course. Let's do this. Initiate defensive battle. Yay! I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Forgot who's the commander for this one. It's been a while, you know. It's been a while since I got like very early in this one. Is it squad 2? Ah, this one, the one that you have to like hit exactly like at the same time. Yeah, we can always skip. Let's go. Fast forward. Fast forward. The fact that Hiroko's like aware of this too. Like if we're following from the first 100 days, it's already like she's already gone from this battle. Here it is again! I wonder if that is actually either really a visitor that we do not know, or it could also be Dasha. But no, he doesn't know about that. Nah, that's not doesn't make any point. Because if it was, he would have fought like a, you know, an old chivalrous old man. So it really is a visitor. Who is he? He's still going with the kombini.
昨日コンビニに行って空いてなかったから引き返してきたっていうの？どんだけ遠いのよ、そのコンビニ。
とにかく黒ずきんの方は後回しよ。先にパクロの方から片付けましょう。
了解だよ。
he didn't show up anymore after this. In the other two
やれね割とあっさりと倒
in
して
the
しまった
other
ね
two routes. Because I know that they showed up still for this one. But they didn't show up anymore after this.
拙者の聖十文字刀は物足りないと申しておる。
聖十文次郎
聖十文字刀
でもあいつの方はまだだけど。
Something pointed to where the figure with the little black riding hood stood. Oh, he's still there. Began walking toward us with slow deliberation. Then they pulled back their hood, revealing. Ooh! They revealed themselves? Yo!
大将軍
Oh, it was.
そうかあいつだったのか
You were the fucking like a black hood one who's been observing us? Bull. Veshness again. Huh?
前に話しただろ敵軍を率いてる指揮官だ
At that, the Supreme Commander brought her mask up to her, brought her hand up to her mask.
我が名はベシネス。この世を滑る希望の化身だ。
ブスネス。
ベシネス
でもあたよりも断然ドブスじゃない。
Oh, wow, Moko!
このご時世にそんなこと言っていいのかな
More importantly,
どうしてわかるんだ俺たちの言葉
なるほど。貴様らにもわからんのか。ここにやってきたのはその原因を探るためでもあったのだが。
何を言ってる
the change with the fact that you can understand them.
変化が現れたのは数日前のことだ。突然我らの部隊が急激に力を増してな。
Oh, and also they gain more power. Yeah. They're stronger than before.
と同時になぜか貴様らの言語も理解できるようになっていたのだよ。
Because we killed her, and then we absorbed the baby ghost boy. So the power kind of like, mixed in with Takumi. And when he turned back time, he kind of carried it over with us. Hope, where I have heard it before. We just need despair now. Yup. We look at each other in confusion. Kyosha was the one who spoke up.
なんだかよくわからんが、とにかくあやつは悪の親玉。倒せば戦争は一気に終結するのであろう。ならば。
Nope.
そうだね。さっさと決着をつけて終わりにしよ
う。面白い。本当は日数をかけて貴様らとの遊びを楽しませてもらおうと思っていたのだが、まあいい。ここで 2,3 人は処分しても構わんだろう。
上等じゃない。
She has a schedule. Desperation potions, yeah. Uh-oh. Kristen slowly started walking toward us, getting closer and closer with each ambling step. But before I could do anything... Eh? The fuck? Why are you here now?
どうして？
おめえらの戦いっぷり屋上から見させてもらってたんだ。
So?
そしたらうずうずしてきちまってよ。 ても立ってもいられなくなって。ここへ。
Without waiting for a reply, Takuma turned to face Vishnis. Oh my god, you fucking dumbass. Welcome back. Okay.
おいてめえ、ベシネスとか言ったな。やるなら怠慢で勝負だ。この俺が相手になってやる。
Wow.
薬師寺君、ダメよ、そんなの。
You dumb you dumbass. Dude.
うるせえ。鏡餅はすっ込んでろ。
Yo! Takemaru.
鏡餅
She could literally like you know, suplex you with ease. Woo! Of all people, it has to be Moko. She can suplex you, you know. Damn, what happened to you, Takemaru?
よかろう。
Yeah.
ならば一足先に貴様をサンズの川に送ってやろう。そこで水先案内人にでもなるといい。
Damn, Takemaru. Okay, well, you're gonna be died. You're gonna be gone. We're just gonna have to revive you later.
いや、その川に行くのはてめえの方だ。水着を持ってくのを忘れんなよ。
Whoa! Takemaru, whoa!
まあ、その貧乳じゃいらねえかもしれねえが。
Whoa! 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 Who are you? Are you still the same talking about it right now?
行くぞ、ベシネス。
Oh my god, okay. Takemaru hurled towards Vishnis on his bike. At the very next moment, Vishnis unleashed a powerful psychic that sent him flying. Yep. She immediately leaped into the air, switched her sword to her other hand, angled it at the fallen Takemaru as she dropped down. Oh. When I next opened my eyes, what I was... What? Did you like a shield, Takemaru? Gosh! When I next opened my eyes, what I saw was the sky. What I felt was a searing pain across my back. Or the gurgling sound of bubblegum gushing out of my body from a wound.
Sumino. Oh my...
Because you're reckless, you fucking asshole! Oh, now I remember. My body had moved before my brain did, and made its way to where Vishnis would have landed. Takumi's like, yeah, I've gotta save my friends, okay? I'd thrown myself over Takemaru to shield him from the blade she had pointed at him.
自己犠牲か。実にくだらん。
てめえ！
先ほどの一撃で把握した。今の貴様らと剣を交えてもつまらんとな。まるで子犬の腹を蹴り上げるようなものだ。それでは全く物足りん。少し時間をやろう。その間に力を蓄えるんだ。そうしていつか私のことを楽しませてほしい。期待しているぞ。ああ、それともう一つ。パクロンのムクロは回収させてもらうぞ。昨日のムブブムのように凌辱されてはかなわんからな。
凌辱？
遺血を吸っただろう。あれは我々の種族に対する最大の侮辱行為だ。
She's not crazy with like killing her own kind at the moment, huh? Interesting.
二度と同じことはさせん。ではな。
Interesting. She's not crazy right now. The sound of Vishnu's footsteps faded away as I heard heavy stomping getting closer as the others run over to me. Okay, drag me to the infirmary, please. Because otherwise I'll be dead.
スミノ殿大丈夫しっかりして
ああ心配するな俺は大丈夫だから
スミノ君スミノ
Wow. Everyone's just like, yo. You just literally like a shielded a freaking idiot. Okay. Yeah, they should pick him up already. Wow! Day 21! Wow! Hold on. That was day 8. And then it's like a day fucking 21 now. Yep. When I came to it, someone was right in front of me. It was pitch black, she didn't seem to notice I was awake.
なあ桐藤
I called out to her softly. Response, she... Lead to her feet with an ear-piercing scream. She scuttled out frantically around the room a few times before finally coming to a stop. Then she just stood there in the daze. I watched her entire scene play out before sitting up. Are you sure you should be doing that?
あの
What do you mean? Your injuries were so severe, you've been out for 13 days!
えっと
That means today is... It's day 21. What time is it? Almost time for the nighttime announcement to play, I think.
え
What a horrible time to wake up. I thought I can fall back asleep now. That's what you're worried about? It's like a normal thing where it's like, yeah, you know. You know, I won't be able to fall back asleep. Shit, it's nighttime. What
あ
are you doing here anyway? Rushing you back to health
あお
for 13 days? No, we've been taking turns. Just happened to be my turn today.
あ
You see, sorry for the trouble. No trouble at all. Wait! I need to go tell everyone you're awake. You dash out of the room immediately after that.
も
You're going to call everyone here? This room's not nearly big enough for that. It is hard to get up and go meet the others instead. Short while later, everyone else came running over frantically. Nah, not everyone. Only Takamaru and the 8 who had joined the battle on day 8. Takumi! Takumi! Sir Takumi! How are you feeling? Scratch my head. Tsubasa's question, Higamo marched closer and started poking in, prodding at various parts of my body. He poking in. Examination! Nothing to worry about though. You know, it might trigger my urges. Eventually. It's good. All is well. Yo! Taruman's back in business! You deserve a title belt for this. Let's go. What a relief. Everyone started loudly expressing how happy they were to see me awake. We're seriously considering killing you if you didn't wake up for another 3 days. But a revival medic could have brought you back to life in full health. None of us wanted to be the one to do the deed. That's why we waited to see if you would recover by yourself.
あ
Okay. Glad to work out. Oh, so it's just... it's not to a point that he died. He just had like a very severe injury that kept him incapacitated for like 13 days. Her lips turned upward into a smile. There's everyone else. Told them you've woken up, but they didn't want to come visit. Cheh! Had those people no heart? Perhaps they are still of the opinion Sir Takami's a killer. Somebody else got killed after that one incident, right? Has to be because the real culprits already found a way outside the wall of flame. Or outside the wall of fire. It's one possibility. However, this fact also adds to the case against him. Somebody got killed when Takumi was unconscious, therefore Takumi is the killer. That's very likely what the others are thinking. Can't believe this. Shook my head helplessly. Didn't even matter. I decided to just put them out of my mind for now.
Oh.
More important is what happened in the 13 days I was out. Were there any enemy attacks?
Huh? Only one on day 15. 8 of us fought them off.
Veshna showed up in that battle as well.
We blew her to Kingdom Come with the Undying Flame bomb crafted by Lady Tsubasa.
Hehe.
Ah.
Whoa, that's incredible. Beating Veshnas with just the 8 of you? Brennan had a proud smile on their face. Wait, that means Takamaru fought too? Even need to ask? Really thought I'd just fold my hands and stay on the sidelines after what you did? So you're no longer suspicious of me? Now I believe you. Or about before, by the way. Thanks for doing that for me on day 8. You seriously saved my life. Fine. Also, we need to tell you about Nigo.
Oh.
Huh? What happened to him? It is most unfortunate. Oh! Nigo self-distracted already. Nigo, he... He's gone. What? Why?
Got worse, so we went to Last Defense Academy to check on him. But the school had been completely destroyed and Nigo's remains were lying in the debris.
Recovered a memory chip out with an event log that Tsubasa decrypted for us.
Turns out, Nigo self-destructed.
Self-destructed?
He did it to create a massive explosion and kill the invaders during an attack.
Oh no. I have a suspicion. The loss of Sirei, his superior officer, may have played a part in that decision as well.
Nigo was really attached to that Sirei guy after all. May have been his plan all along to remain behind and follow him in death.
Yeah.
Nigo was such a nice guy. His loss will be greatly felt.
A heavy suffocating silence filled the air. Though it didn't last long. It was broken by the sound of the usual nighttime announcement.
Mm. 総員就寝時間だよ。いつ新校生の襲来があるかわからないから休めるうちにしっかり休んでおこうね。じゃあおやすみなさい。
And then a few seconds later, what the fuck? No rest for us! Not even like one like free time!
遠く域に敵勢力からの攻撃を感知。直ちに防衛モードを展開します。至急防衛戦の準備に取り掛かってください。
I would assume this is Eva. I think it was nighttime last time, yeah? I literally just woke up from a coma! They sure know how to pick their timing! That is exactly why you'll be sitting this one out. Eh? I can't just... Stop it. I'll just be fighting hard enough to make up for ya.
He's snug in bed. Convalescent.
No, I'm fighting too!
Why are you being so stubborn?
Because I'm the leader of the special defense unit! Come on, to the war room! immediately started running.
Wait, Takumi, for goodness sake. No, Takumi, you should be like resting.
Everyone here? Let's do this. Special defense unit, move out. It's like, fucking Takumi. You're not supposed to be like doing this shit. Okay. Okay. This has gotta be Eva, though. Cause I know like it's nighttime when those occur. Okay. Skip. This is why I'm like, you know, I can at least make a lot of progress. Because I can skip the like fights.
今ので満足したでござるか？まだまだだ。もっとたっぷりと僕ちに生き血を吸わせてほしいの。
God damn it, Kyoshika.
聖十文字島ってそんなキャラだったの？それより部隊長はどこかしら？
雑魚だけってことはないはずよ。必ずどこかに。
Oh man, we don't have anyone to like snipe these. I think I skipped.
おろろ、なんでござるか？この煙は。
まさか毒ガスとかじゃねえだろうな。
これは霧だよ。霧富士の霧。
ただ細かい水滴が漂ってるだけだから人体には無害だよ。
そうか、思い出したぞ、この霧のこと。だとするとこの霞の向こうにいるのは
Yeah, it's Eva gonna be there. This one. It's always the one with the miss that has Eva.
やった！霧が晴れて丸見えになったよ。見て、あそこ。あいつがもしかして。
ああ、そうだ、あいつが今回の部隊長だ。
行きます。
I really hope we can like talk to her though. I really hope we can talk to her this time. Like, no funny bitches like in the comedy row or anything like that.
Huh. どうにか倒せたでござるな。
厄介な敵だったわね。
それであいつはどうすんだ？
Everyone turned to look at the commander.
助けてください。殺さないで。私は
バーと言います。自然の化身イバーです。
イバー。
I didn't know why, but I felt like I had heard that name before. Yeah, in other timelines! In other timelines!
お願いします。故障ですから。どうか命だけを助けを。
Eva brought her hand up to her mask. And in a swift, smooth movement, took it off.
あのビジネスってやつと同じだ。
Mm-hmm.
人間と同じ見た目をしているね。
だから何なの？そんなの気にする必要はないわ。
Hiroka's like, nope! Murder!
処刑するのよ。これから彼女。
Hiroka's like, immediate reactions like, nope, murder.
私を生かしてくれたら必ずお役に立ちますから。情報だろうと何だろうといくらでも提供しますから。
って言ってるけど、どうする？
Maybe more intel, yeah?
そんなのハったりに決まっておる。どうせ偽りの情報でも教えるつもりなのでござろう。
違います。絶対に本当のことしか言いません。
私もとどめを刺すべきだと思うわ。
どうして？
あんたが敵だからよ。そう簡単に信用できるわけないじゃない。
うまいこと言ってこちらに取り入っていつか俺たちを裏切るつもりなんだろう。
ひどいよ。ひどすぎます。どうして信じてくれないんですか？
Oh. Eva kept pleading with us, her face filled with a woeful expression. Hiroko glanced at her scornfully before speaking up again.
決断するのはスミノ。あなたよ。あなたの特防隊のリーダーなんだから。
Wow! Give it to Takumi to decide again. Everyone turned to look at me, waiting for my reply. At that moment, I could suddenly feel extra eyes on me. Here's the source of the sensation to the rooftop. Where I could see the 4 other members, Darumi, Shoma, Ima, and Kaku. Killing Eva now would make them even more wary of me. After all, their suspicions were rooted in the fact that I had killed Dato. If I did the same thing now, I would undoubtedly cement the image of me as a heartless killer in their minds. I wanted to avoid giving them that impression. No, to be honest, even if those 4 hadn't been watching.
お願いします。お願いします。殺さないで。殺さないで。
I could never kill someone so earnestly pleading for their life. For her life. Just wasn't right. And yet, when you look at it, you didn't do the same thing to Eita, so everyone's like, yeah, you could do this to an invader, and yet you did this to a human being. Even though they haven't done anything wrong. So, where's your, how do you actually weigh a person's life, really? I felt ashamed for even allowing myself to consider deciding the fate of another person through calculating what would benefit me the most. So I looked into the eyes of everyone present and said,
イヴァーは生かしておく。このまま捕虜にして情報を聞き出すんだ。
おい、マジかよ。
Everyone's like, no, why are you like that killing this one?
本当にそれでいいのでござるか？
ああ。
後悔することになるかもよ。
大丈夫だ。そんなことにはならない。俺がこの決断の全ての責任を持つ。だから。
分かったわ。リーダーがそう言うなら仕方がないわね。
本当に何とお礼を言っていいのか。心から感謝します。
Eva was choking on her words and bawling her eyes out. Next instant, an intense pain spread to my back. Oh, your wounds open up. Forcing myself to join the battle when I hadn't fully healed and reopened the wound. A sharp pain shot up my spine. I crumpled to the ground, unable to exert any strength at all. A hazy veil hung over my mind, blocking me from making out what the others around me were saying. We're gonna pass out again, god damn it! Takumi, you've been like sleeping for days. Well, this time around, you're not sleeping in because you just are feeling lazy or anything, because you got injured. You're very stubborn, though. Slowly slip into sweet, silent serenity. Man, you passed out again. I can't believe this. And now it's 72k! Still not being able to, allocate that! Wow, day 24.
総員起床時間だよ。最終防衛学園24日目の朝になりました。今日も偉大な人類のため観覧深空なんのその野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園を守り抜こうね。
I woke up to the familiar sight of Nozomi sitting right in front of me. This time she noticed right away that I was awake and... She still screamed! Beat to her feet with an ear-piercing scream. She scuttled frantically around the room, even longer than last time before finally coming to a stop. Then she just stood there in a daze. I watched the entire scene play out before sitting up.
Huh?
Why are you so surprised? Didn't this exact same thing happen before? You were out for 13 days last time. The last time. It's only been a little more than 2 days this time. Can you blame me? That means today is day 24. The time. Well, I guess I don't need to ask. The morning announcement just played. Nozomi nodded. Are you feeling better? Fine. Stop putting on an act, okay? Remember what happened during the last offensive battle?
Oh.
I do. As long as I don't force myself to fight like that day, I'll be fine. See? Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Despite my confident reply, Nozomi still seemed unconvinced. By the way, what happened to Eva after I passed out? No, she refused to tell us anything. What? But she promised to give us intel if we spared her life. I reminded her about that promise as well, but then she said... Oh, I'm not going to tell you anything because the offer to share intel was made to Takumi, your team leader, not you. Had to be waking up. That's why she's refusing to say anything until you can go talk to her, I guess. Damn it. She tried to pull... Okay. It has to be me and only me. God damn it. Okay, fine. We're gonna talk to Eva on our own. Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria together where the other 7 who had fought in the battle 3 days ago were gathered. And they saw me. There were a lot of shouting, squealing, cheering, and happy noises as they congratulated me on my recovery. Although it felt a little more subdued than their reactions 3 days ago. And again, I did wake up from a 13-day coma that time. Still, the celebration went on for quite a while. I ate my first meal, liquids only for now, in a long time while being surrounded by their warm and welcoming voices. Okay. Went back to my room for a break. And then, there's really no question on what I was going to do next. Have to find out who Gaku's real killer is. They didn't believe the real killer was one of us. That meant I had to find a way to prove that the killer was someone from outside the school. In any case, if I could prove my innocence, I could regain the trust of the four holdouts. And they would join the future battles. Guess I should start investigating. I decided it was time to pay everyone a visit and ask questions.
Investigation time.
Not free time, investigation time. So we can only like talk to them. And we can't do shit. We're gonna have some free time. Nope, free time. No rest. Tsubasa, I get, but what are you doing here, Takimaru? She said she found something cool, duh. What is it?
There was a box of junk inside this garage. I rummaged through it and found this. What is that?
Ooh, what's that?
It's a voice changer. See that patch thing on the tip of the cable? Stick it to your throat, and you could use it to freely change your voice to anything you like. You can make it go higher, lower, or smooth as butter. Also, if you have a sample voice recording that's long enough, you can make yourself talk with that voice too. Isn't it cool?
Sure, but what is it even doing here?
No, I wouldn't know.
Maybe whoever used this place last left it behind. Who would that be? How the heck would I know?
What are you doing here, Takumi?
Alright. Told them why I was here. I was there. Investigating Gaku's murder, huh?
I think you're looking in the wrong place. We don't have anything new to share.
We're all fast asleep in our rooms when he died. Couldn't possibly seen or heard anything or anyone suspicious. Any personal guesses? Like, do you know if anyone had a grudge against Gaku? They turn and look at each other.
Takumi,
Are you thinking one of us is the killer? No, that's not it.
I already told you. The culprit is an outsider who's already escaped outside of the wall of fire after killing Gaku.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't want to be suspicious of anyone anymore. Ain't gonna make that mistake again. He's probably referring to the time that when he suspected I was the killer. Okay, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me. After saying that, I turned to leave.
Goodbye. Now to check on the others.
Oh, it's raining outside. What are you guys doing here? Kurara and Kyoshika, what are you two doing here?
So, this is where this Gaku person was killed? It was weighing on our minds, so we came. Everyone here is such a dimwit that it's highly likely they missed a vital piece of evidence or two.
Oh, so you're here for the same reason I am. Are you investigating the case as well, Sir Takumi? Yeah. You wanna help me out since you're already here? I want to re-examine the scene of the crime. Searched the room together but found nothing of note.
Did you investigate this place immediately after the murder took place?
Yes, before we cleaned Gaku's blood off the floor. Before we cleaned Gaku's blood off the floor, but we didn't find any clues that would bring us out closer to the identity of the killer then either.
How about the murder weapon?
Despite our best efforts, we haven't found it yet. It's not in this classroom or anywhere else on the school grounds.
What about the threatening note scribbled on the digital blackboard?
Was it erased? Yeah, it was making us uneasy, so...
That was a stupid thing to do!
Could have used the handwriting to pinpoint the killer. They weren't wrong. By the way, there's something I need to ask you. I asked them what they were doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5. Wait, are you suspicious of us?
Oh.
Not really, it's just... I was sleeping in my room, second to last Defense Academy, of course. As was I. In my own room, that is. I cannot believe we're on your list of suspects. Look at me! I am the very epitome of innocence. Hey, what's with that look?
Oh.
I mean, have you seen yourself? More like the epitome, I've got something to hide. You're talking about my mask, right? Are you telling me to take it off? No, absolutely not. This mask stays on no matter what anybody... Right before she finished her sentence, Yuka snatched her mask away, revealing Kurata's face. She held the mask up high before throwing it onto the ceiling catwalk. My mask has got my mask. Where did you hide it? Kurata kept looking around in a panic, and it didn't seem like she noticed Kyoshi had thrown the mask away. That didn't really matter. What mattered was her exposed face. It's Kurata.
Oh.
Oh no, I was just thinking how you look the same in the other timeline too. Why would I look different? This is the face I was born with. I know what you're trying to say. This face is too cute to be natural, right? But I swear I never did anything to it. Who cares about that? Where's my mask? I feel naked without it. Don't look at me. I believe I just saw Sir Takimura taking your mask somewhere. That bonehead! Give my mask back to me, Takimura! She dashed out of the classroom, shrieking away. My, her actions are as adorable as her legs. You have to let her run around like that for a while. I cannot believe that Kyoshiko would actually do that, though. That is so hilarious. It's like, serves you right for always like bullying me. Now I bully you for once. Kyoshiko disappeared after saying that. Now alone in the classroom, I doubt I'd learn anything new by sticking around. Guess I should go too. Okay. Who's here? Well, let's just go to the morgue first. And let's talk to Eva. What are you guys doing? Yuruko and Yugamu? What are you guys doing here? Nothing questionable. She's always feeling calmer next to dead bodies. That is extremely questionable if you ask me. I do not know why, but I just found myself wanting to come here. Normal people find themselves wanting to come to a morgue. It's a lot less questionable than coming to the morgue to feel calmer next to dead bodies. Even I can agree with that. Yugamo put his hand over his mouth and giggled. What about you? I told him that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. See? So you're here to re-examine the corpse. I thought there's anything new to discover. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt. For that, I started investigating Gaku's dead body again. I didn't make any new discoveries, just like Hiroko said. What was the cause of death? Hemorrhagic shock. What about the murderer? What about the murderer? How about the murder weapon? A foot-long blade. The shape of the wound seemed to indicate a kitchen knife of sorts. Have you found the knife? Not yet. Oh, wait a minute. Why is Yugama suddenly acting all detective-like? I'm just curious. Don't mind me. Let me see. You already told us the estimated time of death. when we were at the second to the last defense academy. Yes, between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Before you asked, I was sleeping in my room at that time.
Oh.
What about you, Yugama? What?
Oh.
What were you doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5?
Oh.
Isn't that relevant? Is that relevant to the case?
Oh.
Just trying to cover all the bases, please. Needless to say, I was in my room at second to last defense academy during that period of time. Or perhaps I should say, I was in dreamland, for I was sleeping like the dead. Alright. Why do you ask? Because... Are you hesitating to say it out loud? And I will do so on your behalf, because you are an assassin, Yugamu. Yes. That is certainly a reason to be suspicious. However, I am much chagrined. I do not revel in meaningless murder. Indiscriminate killing goes against my personal code. There's always a possibility that Gaku was someone special to you. Impossible. I've never met this Gaku when he was alive. Of course, I have no evidence to back the statement up. All I can do is plead for you to believe my words. I trust you. I didn't hesitate to answer because I had seen Yugamo and Gaku's relationship in the previous timeline. There was just no way they hadn't met each other before this. The statement about not killing meaninglessly was quite possibly true as well. In the previous timeline, Yugamo never killed any of his allies and never showed any indication that he wanted to.
Well, there was one though.
Your trust in me is hardening. He's mad at us, he said that. Well, I guess I'm done here then. Thanks for listening to me. After thinking it, I turned around and left. Bye-bye. Time to visit the one that will only like talk to us because we're the ones she like you know, showed mercy.
Takumi, you've regained consciousness.
Yeah, though battling you was what caused me to faint in the first place. Sorry about that. For actually apologizing to me.
Why wouldn't I? You saved my life.
Wow, we get to like actually see like much more, a lot of models like of Eva like with other, in other, you know, in forms like this. So it's nice. I heard you were really standoffish to the others.
That wasn't my intention. I merely said I wouldn't be sharing any information if Takumi wasn't here.
Let's go! Give me more info, please! It was pointless asking Eva for information about Kaka's murder case, so I asked her for information about the enemy instead. I'm here now. Tell me everything useful you know.
Useful?
Yeah, like the enemy HQ's location, invader types, number of troops, war strategy. At that, Eva's face suddenly clouded over. No! Sorry, I'm feeling a little unwell. Feigning illness now. Give me a break.
I'm not feigning. True.
That wasn't what you promised. I came here alone like you said, okay?
Alone?
Does it look like there's anyone else with me?
No, that's not what I was wondering about. It's just I never asked you to come alone. All I said was I would talk once Takumi was here.
What do you mean?
Whatever it is, I don't think I'm able to talk. Please leave me for now.
No! Eva was clearly feigning illness. There was nothing I could do to make her talk. Ever since I was locked. I won't be able to go inside without the key, and it's not like I can force her to spit out the information I wanted, even if I could. This is ridiculous. I cursed and kicked the pebble I left as I left the courtyard. God damn it! Oh my god! Why? Freaking why? She never said that you need to come alone. The one who said that said that information was Nozomi. Though honestly, I don't think Nozomi did like say that you need to come alone there anyways. Anyway. Alright. Stop.
Oh.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
Listening to the calming sound of running water. And trying to make ourselves as comfortable as possible.
Comfortable, huh?
What about you?
Oh, actually, I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case.
Well, that's got nothing to do with us then, right? Huh? The Maroko kid was killed here between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Huh? One of us were at number 2 that day. Oh, just in case number 2, as in second to last defense academy. Whole thing's too long to keep repeating, so I shortened it.
You just like went, yo, it's like so long. I'm just gonna like say it's number 2. Also taken to calling this place number 1. Although its official name is the Last Defense Academy, shortening it to last sounded strange, so we settled on number 1 instead. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Hold on. Give me a moment. I need to like clean my glasses really quick. You suddenly feel ill after like talking like that. God damn it. Eva, please. Not what you promised. We kept you alive. I even like do that, so give us intel. And then like, oops, I feel ill right now, not feeling well. Sorry. Sorry. Alright. Got it. Thanks for explaining.
Huh? Hey, are you suspecting us?
Of course not. Actually, it's not completely impossible for one of us from number 2 to have done it. What? Any of us could have used a school bus to travel to and from here overnight.
Oh, now that you mentioned it. That time is at 11 p.m.
Someone could have set off at midnight after everyone else had fallen asleep. If they pushed the bus to its limits, it would have taken about 3 hours to get here. Putting their time of arrival at around 3 a.m. If they took only 30 minutes to finish the job, they could have left number 1 by 3:30 a.m. Huh? Okay. And return to number 2 at around 6:30 a.m. Just before the morning announcement at 7 a.m. Also, someone from number 2 coming here wouldn't have triggered the wall of fire's intruder alert. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Oh shit! And return at number 2 at 6:30. Okay, that's actually Takumi. Sorry, wrong voice. That's true. Wait, are you telling me this as members of number 2 yourselves? Oh, sorry for shooting my mouth off like that. It's just, you know, the incident doesn't quite feel as real to me because I've never met the victim. Just in case, I asked them what they were doing between 11 p.m. on day 4 and 7 a.m. On day 5. And as I expected, their answers were the same.
We're sleeping like a log in my room.
Me too. Okay. Let me save real quick, just to make sure we're good. Because I think this is like the last one. Yeah. Okay, fine, let's go. What are you guys doing here? My question, the four of them turns up and look at each other. Nothing in particular. We're just bored, that's all.
There are lots of things you can use to relieve our boredom here.
After hearing their reply, I informed them that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. They were taken aback.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Gaku was killed in the early morning on day 5. Almost 20 days have passed since then. And now? Because you guys said you wouldn't trust me until I sniffed out the real culprit, remember? Does that mean you're suspicious of us?
Oh.
I didn't say that. It's actually much better if I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that we're all innocent. More people we can confirm that are innocent, the sooner we can prove that the killer had never been one of us to begin with, right?
See your point, but I'm afraid that will be difficult to accomplish.
Oh no.
Why?
Nobody from Group 1 has a verifiable alibi. Oh, Group 1 is in the original members of the LDA Special Defense Unit.
God damn you all! You shortcut the you shortcutting all of the terms now.
Here's Group 2.
First of the 5 members from second to last Defense Academy. But wait, Sister Darius, but you have ironclad alibis.
Because we were sleeping together in the same room? That doesn't hold any water from an objective point of view. It's just as Sirei said. The testimony of a sibling doesn't count.
Isama-miya, you're distrustful of us too?
We said that! You're jumping the gun here.
Oh.
What if we look at the possible motives?
Motives?
Like, is there anyone among you who had something against Gaku?
Takumi, are you really expecting someone to say yes to a question like that?
Besides, as Mr. Ginzaki mentioned just now, Mr. Mariko was killed in the early morning on day 5. At that point, we'd only known each other for 4 days, hardly enough time to develop a grudge deep enough to stab someone that many times over.
And that's the truth!
Yeah, I guess.
That's why I believe there's no point trying to solve this case by looking at motives. That murder was carried out by a lunatic. That's the only way for it to make any sense.
Which means the prime suspect would be...
the craziest lunatic of us all, the man, the myth, the name himself, Takumi.
Why me? Because you killed Mr. Asuka so easily, just like that.
And without any proof.
How many times do you have to explain? You betrayed us in another future, and that's why...
Did you say that to the police?
That even hold up in a court of law?
Killed him to stop him from carrying out a crime in the future.
Does that sound like a good defense to you? It was the same old argument that wasn't worth repeating, so I didn't bother continuing. I simply sighed deeply, shook my head, and left. I finished talking with everyone. Sadly, I didn't manage to unearth anything new. While nobody in number 1 had an alibi, they didn't have a motive either. Nothing's changed about this. But the 5 new members from number 2, I realized any of them could have been the culprit. They could have taken the school bus to and from number 1 and 2 overnight. They could also enter without triggering the alarm. All this investigation had done, which will throw more names onto this suspect list. The murder weapon was still missing, and the killer left no trace at the scene of the crime. In short, there are 0 clues to go on. How do I even continue the investigation like this? I sighed and collapsed into bed. The day drew to a close and night slowly took over.
総員就寝時間だよ。いつ新校生の襲来があるかわからないから休めるうちにしっかり休んでおこうね。じゃあおやすみなさい。
Shire's carefree voice faded away into the darkness, only to be slowly taken over by a cold silence. It was in that silence that I found myself heading to a certain place. A courtyard. Where Eva was being held. I went closer to her cage and stopped just in front of it. Takumi, is something wrong? You look very tired. Not. Just imagine. You're just imagining things. Well then, why are you here? Shama was bringing food to me. He told me about Kaku. He also shared a lot of other things with me. I'm aware of your current predicament. You mustn't lie to yourself, Takumi. What? True it is. You think the killer is among the 12 of you, right? No, I don't. Please, you can be honest with me. I won't tell anyone. The only one you can remove as a suspect because I only arrived here 3 days ago. It's literally impossible for me to have killed Gaku. If I had managed to slip in somehow without triggering the alarm, I wouldn't have stopped at Gaku. In short, I'm the only one in this school that you can trust right now. You come here because deep inside you know that too. Am I wrong? I mean, she does have a point, yeah? She does have a point. You may be right. Words spilled out of my mouth before I could stop myself. Couldn't even be sure if I had meant what I said. You know, I understand, Takumi. I don't trust my allies either. Especially not Vesnes. Why's that? That battle 3 days ago, he was supposed to send reinforcements to me for me. They never came. He was using me as bait. Bait? She nodded and continued talking. She should have seen me being caught from where she was located. Oh! She didn't do anything. Because that was her plan all along. Wait a minute. I thought Vesnes was dead. That is what everyone seems to believe. But is it really true? I am of the opinion she is still alive somewhere out there. Takumi, here's the straight truth. There's a bomb inside my body. The detonator is on a joint on my left hand pinky finger. The detonator is on a joint on my left hand pinky finger. Moving it in a particular motion triggers an explosion. Oh! It's on the left hand pinky finger. Okay. There's a detonator? Oh my god! Anyone standing within a 25-yard radius at that time will be blown to smithereens. Please relax. I don't intend on going through with it. If I did, I would have done it a long time ago. Anyway, Vesnes ordered me to do this. You get caught, blow yourself up in front of everyone in the Special Defense Unit. It was not to humiliate myself by becoming a prisoner of war. But you didn't do that. My orders were to detonate in front of everyone. I was to blow up every single member of the Special Defense Unit. I didn't detonate the bomb when you apprehended me because the other 4 members were on the rooftop. I get it now. I saw you wouldn't offer any intel until I came. But you came alone, which defeated the purpose of the request. We were all supposed to come together. Oh, that was Vishnu's plan, huh? Yes, to allow you to capture me before detonating, taking out everyone in one fell swoop. That's why she didn't send reinforcements. Eva clenched her jaw and lowered her head, her eyes brimming with tears. Okay, I understand the situation better now, but why are you sharing this top secret plan with me? I wasn't lying when I said I was feeling unwell this afternoon. It was bothering me that much. I had to choose between lying to you and eventually killing everyone here, or telling you the truth and joining your side. Okay. A wrong pinky swear can blow up everything. Yup, wrong pinky swear. No left pinky swears, okay? Only right hand. No left hand pinky swears, only right hand. Okay. The weight of that decision made me feel so ill. But in the end, you decided to side with me. Yes, because I could never betray someone who saved my life. Wow! Wow! Okay. One more thing. Your eyes. When I look into them, I sense something familiar. Something familiar? Solitude. It was within you. Its lonely eyes were what drew my heart to you. Whoa! 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 Okay. Her words weigh heavily on me. Oh no! What's that? It felt like something I was trying desperately to keep hidden had been forcefully exposed. And instead of panicking, I felt a strange sense of relief deep inside. I may have been unknowingly putting a barrier between myself and the others because of my suspicions. It really felt like Eva was the only one I could open up to, because she was the only one I could say with absolute certainty it didn't kill Gaku. By the way, aren't you going to ask me about our army? Nah, I'm just not. I'm not in the mood for that right now. I probably wouldn't remember anything anyway. And may I ask for a favor? Go on. Please, return my mask to me. Your mask? The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. And people highly value our mask. We consider them as a part of us. Without it, I feel exposed. Fine, your mask, right? Yes, thank you so much. After leaving Eva, I went back to my room. I had mixed feelings about our conversation. A chaotic mix of slight relief, intense guilt, and great confusion. Yeah! Takumi's like, I don't know what to do anymore! In a loud cry, I jumped into bed and resigned myself to a sleepless night instead. The sleepless night ahead. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's a jazzy shit, you know, right now too. You have quite a jazzy music too. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Alright, with a loud cry, I jumped into bed and resigned myself to a sleepless night ahead. Okay. Sleepy, sleepy.
総員起床時間だよ。最終防衛学園25日目の朝になりました。
Man, there's so many like shit going on. Hold on. Let me like save. Just to be sure.
今日も偉大な人類のため、観南真空なんのその野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園を守り抜こうね。
After waking up to the usual morning announcement, I walked out of my room straight into Tsubasa. Morning, Takumi. Heading to breakfast? Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something? What is it?
Oh.
You know what happened to Eva's mask? Eva's mask? Yeah, the thing she was wearing on the battlefield before she revealed her true face.
Oh, Dad! It's being kept somewhere in the garage.
Great, thanks. I'll go grab it later. Immediately after saying that, the door to the stairwell flung open and Kyoshika came charging over. She quickly ran over to us with a strained look on her face and said,
Something disturbing has been discovered in the classroom on the first floor.
Something disturbing?
Must come immediately. Everyone else is already on their way.
Huh? But now, I followed Tsubasa and Kyoshika to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon arrival. Oh my god, someone's like, someone like, said the killing game. Oh no! I fucking knew it. We're gonna have a killing game here. What? No way. Not again. It was a repeat of day 4. Somebody had used red spray paint to write something on the digital blackboard again. The only difference was the content of the text. This time it said, "Let's play a killing game." I found it first. It was I. On discovering this foul scene, I immediately set out to inform everybody of it. What were you doing here in the first place?
Yes, well,
I had wished to retrieve Lady Kurara's mask before breakfast. It had been left on the ceiling catwalk since you flung it there yesterday.
Yoshika, you should pay for this later.
Wow. We know it's not Hiroko. Yeah, it's not Hiroko this time. There's no way. The lettering is also different. Kurara was already wearing her mask. She must have retreated before the rest of us came running in.
Who would write something like this?
Isn't it obvious? Same bastard who wrote the last threat, the same one who killed Gaku.
Are you sure the handwriting seems a little different?
Their sister's sharp perception pierces through everything.
Huh? So someone else wrote this?
Oh. Wait, could it be Eva? No, I don't think that's possible. When I delivered breakfast to her just now, her cage was properly locked. Who has a key? I do. It's the only copy in existence. Also,
There's a special IC chip embedded inside that makes it impossible to duplicate. Can think about the author later. I'm more curious of what this killing game is supposed to refer to. Which part of killing game is so hard to understand? It's a game where you kill or be killed. Still doesn't make sense. Who plays? What are the rules? Where? How? When? Why?
Suddenly, Shoma raised his voice. Everybody, look! There's something on the teacher's desk. This looks like a tape recorder. I guess we should listen to it. Press play and an eerie sounding voice came out of the recorder.
これはゲームの開催告知だ。黒板にある通り、これから君たちには殺し合いをしてもらう。そのゲームの名は進行性ハント。
The message continued. Anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. Zero's voice? Yep. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. That is all. In those eerie words, the voice stopped. Uh-oh. Silence prevailed. We could have heard the pin drop. We're all frowning, although nobody said anything. Last note hadn't been a prank. Sirei was destroyed and Gaku was murdered. This note could have been written by the same person. His last words especially kept echoing loudly in my mind. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. Shit.
By the way, Kaku, you mentioned something about the handwriting of this message being different from the last. Maybe the culprit deliberately changed it. We should keep that possibility in mind.
You seem to be jumping to conclusions about two different culprits when the MO is the same.
So, Taka's murderer is on the move again?
Basically, this could be from the same person who killed Gaku. If so, we might be able to find their true identity by joining the game. But that option came with major risk. The monster who destroyed the Sirei and slaughtered Gaku was behind it, after all. Join the game despite the risk, or try to keep everyone as safe as possible. We had until 7 p.m. to decide what to do, but didn't seem prudent to delay our decision until the last minute. We had to stay united, all of us. For that to happen, I had to clearly express my opinion on the matter first, as team leader. But what are our best options? Should we join the game or ignore it completely? Oh my god, a long decision. Darumi's first to be there? I bet. You know what? Let's join. Let's join. Why not? I thought long and hard about what to say, and then I made my decision. Let's join! I mean, why not, you know? Let's join. They're hunting down invaders. That's an interesting one. Okay. Yeah, let's join. That's a really goal killing game for this. Feeling determined, I voiced my intention to participate. Will you all join me in this invader hunt? Oh, no. Have you lost your mind, Mr. Sumino? Participating in a shady game like this would make us just like Mr. Maruko, jumping into the fire and getting stabbed for it. Might end up getting slaughtered just like Gaku. I know it could be dangerous, but I think ignoring the invitation would be even more dangerous. You ought to accept despite the risk. Takumi, let's think about this rationally. Who knows what kind of monster is behind this? Anything could happen if we join some insane game like this, man. I more than understand the risk of participating, but I still want to know. Want to know who killed Gaku. I want to know who put us in this situation. I thought things would be different without Eito secretly manipulating us, but apparently I was wrong. Someone had destroyed Sirei and killed Gaku, all in the space of one night. I don't like the name. Implies we need to kill the invader. Yeah, invader hunt. Literally saying. Gaku's death plunges us all into paranoia, and we haven't been able to come together since. Who could possibly be doing this? Everyone, please, I'm begging you. Even just this once, go along with me. Please join the game with me. Bowed my head while shutting my please, trying to show them how serious I was. But I didn't get the reaction I was hoping for. They're talking to me. I can't. It's like a trap to me. I'm about to. There's something so vulgar about using a game to encourage murder. A group of strangers all killing each other without any love behind it. It's no better than a hedonistic orgy. Orgy. Huh? Did you say orgy? Yoshika, please! No, you too! Stop it! Oh, simmer down, you stupid perv. So in this timeline, is not Takumi kill Sirei? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think he's possessed here. I don't think he's possessed here at this point. I'm out too. The audience hates to see a team turn on each other like that. And life may be worthless, but if I die, I won't be able to see my dog Leo again. Oof. This is bad. This is really bad at this rate. I'll be the only one playing. How do I convince everyone that this is the right move? What do I have to do before I can say anything more? immediately. Bullshit, damn it, me. I'm in. She's like, I'm in. Fuck this shit. What? I'm gonna play the game, obviously. I mean, duh.
Obviously, a killing game is about to go down either way. Finally, the god of killing games has smiled on me, broken their chains, binding me to this pitiful, tedious life. Anyway, that's why you're all gonna join. It's mandatory.
Yeah, right. I'm not fucking doing this.
Can't start killing each other. We're here to fight the invaders. Excuse me? If you guys keep acting like such wusses, I won't get my killing game. I need at least a double-digit player count or it's not gonna happen. And I need it to happen. Been waiting for this my whole life.
I noticed that every timeline we bond with a different character. Yeah, we do. We do.
I'm so sick of this lame tower defense game. I want us to kill each other. Do it! 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 We're all gonna do it! Right?
I don't mean but firstly, I'll urge everyone to play. Oh my god, but the more she insisted, the more it turned everyone off.
What utter foolishness. I'm not entertaining this nonsense anymore.
Disgusted, could have left the classroom. The others followed soon after. Wanna kill each other, do it by yourselves. I won't stand for this. Sister Dears and I aren't going back to our rooms. I both wanted to storm within a dramatic huff like this.
A cliche.
In the end, the only ones left standing in the classroom were...
Huh? What's wrong with them? Not playing like defies the laws of nature.
Even Hiroko's like here. Myself, Narumi, and Hiroko. Hiroko, are you going to play the game too? I'm shocked. I didn't think you'd have any interest in something like this. Actually, she would have interest like this. Don't misunderstand me. I have no interest at all in the game itself. I just want to make sure. Make sure? She's thinking about something again. She knows about something again this time. Kuroko fell silent, refusing to elaborate. She does tend to be secretive. Look, she died a number of times unlike other timelines. She doesn't want to like get killed again. This is Takumi again. She probably thinks like, I wonder if Takumi has the freaking G Queen again. You know? We need to like, I need to be sure Takumi doesn't have the G Queen in his brain. If he has the G Queen, I have to like find a way to get it out of his system. Well then, the three of us will meet at the leisure lounge tonight. The message said anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. Yeah. So few participants, it's entirely possible that the game will be cancelled.
No. My long-awaited killing game is slipping through my fingers.
She could not accept. Hiroko and I went back to our rooms, leaving Darumi behind to wallow in despair. An invader hunt. I was lying in bed contemplating this mysterious game that we were supposedly going to play. Why would whoever wrote the message invite us to join the game? What kind of game did they have planned? Or was the announcement itself a trap? I was racking my brain, unable to figure out any possible intention behind all of this, until suddenly... Hello? Listener? I opened the door and came to face with Darumi. What? What do you want? Darumi, what's up? Hey, why aren't you saying anything? Darumi continued to stand there, not speaking so much as a single word. 1 minute passed, then 2.
people isn't enough.
Finally, she spoke.
Killing game with only 3 people? That's just not gonna work. The joy of a killing game is that there are tons of participants and a lot of dying. Three people do not massacre. Three people do not a massacre make. I mean, look at Royale. It's not even enough for of a battle to get excited about.
Do not make a massacre, okay? God.
Not only impossible, like way impossible.
She was muttering to herself. I more or less understood her point. So you're saying there's not enough people to hold a proper killing game?
I've literally been saying it this whole time.
Really? I didn't notice. I had the feeling this announcement only exacerbated Darumi's emotional instability. She gone quay. The way of saying it too? Probably. Yeah.
Armies always do this. They're like so happy to do an athletic meet or a talent show or whatever. But if you suggest a killing game, they're like, ew, no way.
That's probably because they don't want to die.
At this rate, I'm not going to get my killing game. And have that. It gets cancelled. So over. You have to help Takumi. Tell him how important this is. He could listen to play.
Are you kidding? There's no way they'd listen to me. Even just now, they barely paid any attention to what I had to say.
You'll be fine. Just stand in their doorways. Keep putting on that peer pressure. They'll cave in eventually.
You mean like what you're doing to me now?
That might be dumb and useless, but even I can handle staging a sit-in. I mean, I did stick around my parents' house for basically my entire life, without ever running away, no matter how much my brother and my daddy yelled at me to leave.
Damn, I feel bad for you, Darumi. Seriously. You have a really, awful, family.
Well, I guess that was mostly because I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Damn! What do I even say to that? Takumi's like, shit, that is deep. What should I say? What can I say?
Okay, you'll be in charge of convincing Takemari, Shaoma, and the twins.
Eh?
Your job is to flip them to willing players before we're supposed to meet. You have to get them to play no matter what!
Oh my god, Darumi. Darumi stormed away without giving me a chance to object. Man, why is she so pushy? So pushy. Now that she's asked, I can't just do nothing. I don't want the game to get cancelled either, so I guess I should try to encourage everybody to join. I'm supposed to persuade Takemaru, Shoma, Ima, and Ka. Of the 4, Takemaru seems the most likely to hear me out. Looks like a hard ass, but at his core, he's genuine and kind. I'd be willing to listen if he sees that I feel strongly about this. Okay, first one I'm going to try to convince is Takemaru. That settles that. I'll have to think of a way to get him to join. He's probably against it because he's wary of what might happen. His concerns are valid. The monster who slaughtered Gaku is behind us, after all. I get why he'd want to avoid a confrontation, but if we don't participate, we may never find out who's really behind all this. Can't let that happen. I want to catch whoever killed our friend, no matter what it takes. Gaku might have been a careless, sneaky goofball, but he's one of our own. He didn't deserve to die. He's a fucking dipshit, but yeah. I'll never forgive whoever killed him. Going to find him, and I know Takemaru feels the same. Yeah, I should get him to remember how he felt when Gaku was murdered. But how do I do that? How do I get Takemaru fired up again? How do I reignite the rage in someone's heart? Upon you're trying to figure this out on my own. We should ask around and see if anyone has any ideas. Oh, I guess I gotta I gotta do something? Persuasion? Maybe? Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. God, it's such a furnace in my room. I feel like this should be a perfect time for me to like end. Because I think once we get like into the killing game, you know, once we officially like start joining the hunt, it will be like a lot of stuff going on. And you know, it might be like just wise to just take a break now. You know, take a break now and continue this tomorrow. Yeah, that would not be such a bad idea. Not such a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Just to be like on the safe side. I feel like I'm really gonna like just continue, you know. I don't know how the things will play, but if it's gonna be like continuous like battles, I might as well just like make sure I have time by tomorrow to do it.
So yeah, anyway, I guess that's that for now, folks. Thank you again so much for like sticking around till the very end of the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. So tomorrow we shall be doing the invader hunt. I guess that's this. Ooh, okay. Wow, okay. I can't believe that Gaku's like the first one to die. It doesn't die until like very much later, you know? Moko would have been like the next person dead. After some time. But no! Gaku's the first one to die here. Damn! Gaku's the first one to die. Wow. Yeah. and again, there's still no way for me to like allocate points and whatnot. So I guess that's I'll have to like you know, manage for now. But anyway, that's it for now. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video, because yes, I'll be uploading this on my YouTube channel as soon as I'm done. And it should take like 1 to 2 days tops. You know, as soon as if it like starts exporting immediately, then great. It could like be up by tomorrow. If not, then shit. Then sorry. It won't be up until like a day after. A day after. And in other news, before I leave, in other news, you guys are not like familiar. So there's actually a new game that's gonna be up. Okay, made by the same creator, no, Kodaka-san. It's a shoot-in order, and it will be like a collaboration with
Tokyo Games. It will also be published by um Spike Chunsoft here. There's also like another one, I forget the name. It's DMM Games. So it's another mystery BN. And apparently it kind of has like different genres to it. It has action horror, it has dating, romance dating simulation. It has mystery. So I'm kind of interested despite the fact that there's gonna be a horror in it. So I'm kind of waiting. It already has like a Steam page, by the way. If you wanna like see it, just check out the Steam page. Shooting, you know, check it out. Kind of like interested as well. What would be the? What would I really want to like know? It has like multiple genres in one, you know, one visual novel. So I'm like, interesting. More importantly, is it gonna like, you know, shoot an order? Is it gonna like have a physical release? Because if it does, you know, I would be happy to. I would be happy to like play and get, you know. But before that though, of course, I want to like know if there's gonna be like, what kind of like limited edition will you get? Very, very interesting. But yeah, I think that's that for now. I was doing yeah, let's go ahead and see if what Bach is doing. But I gotta rate him rando. I'm like, EP. I am now EP. My room is a furnace. I gotta like cool off before I go EP mode. Alright. Yeah, Baku's like still playing Expedition 33. So guess we'll join him. You know? I hope you can stick around for the raid. Please do check out the Baku-san OG-san, who's doing you know, Expedition 33. And you know, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more 100 line, you know, Last Defense Academy. We'll see what this invader hunting would be. I can't wait though. I feel already like the whole the whole thing with us not having like any free time will happen. Until now I haven't seen any single free time. So shit. Well, good luck to me with that. But yeah, that's it for now, folks. Thank you again. I'll see you guys next time for more again, Underline Last Defense Academy. Yeah. See y'all on my next ending. Goodbye.